We're gonna get ready to
Yeah.
start. Okay. We'll be right back, y'all. All right, everyone. Welcome to the show. We'll be starting in in a few seconds. So before we start, we want to give a shout out to Mr. Blackheart from Off the Top Rope podcast. Yes. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
We doing good, man. How you guys doing this evening? Shout out to the mob, free the whole gang and everything. And yeah, man, season 5's up and running, man. We just getting into the shit. That's just it, man. Pretty much it.
It is great to have you on, but we're not done with you because the first segment is going to be about you and your podcast. So I just want to give everybody a synopsis of what we're going to be doing tonight. So first, we're going to harass Blackheart and his podcast. Second, we're going to talk about the WWE. We're going to talk about AEW. We're going to talk about Scott Hall. We're going to talk about a lot of shit, especially some shit that happened today with FTR going at Booker T's neck. So we're going to talk about that. We got the footage. We got everything. So sit back, relax, remind you. Share the podcast. Share it around.
Share.
We need you.
Leave a comment, man. Share all that stuff.
Yes. We gonna need y'all tonight. We need that love. So enjoy the show, and we'll be right back.
Hashtag heels for life. Wanna welcome everybody. Yeah, we gotta get it hype. Hey, every week talking wrestling, we get into it. Current events, even guests that we're interviewing. Hosted by Chris, Kid USA, and Nappy Boy. Shout out to Ziggy, put the smack down, you can't ignore. The best you gon' find anywhere online. Tell the competition they about to get clothesline. Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome, humans, to Hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, episode 174. I'm your host, Mr. Team Bringing.
Nappy Boy in the building.
And we got some special guests tonight. Yes, on a Saturday night. I know have y'all motherfuckers been drinking since the St. Patty's Day 24 hours ago. But we got the Off the Top Rope podcast in the house tonight. Blackheart, what's going on? I think we got another person. I think E Duke's the villain. I'm gonna bring him on.
Hey, it's OTTR while we in the building tonight. Dukes, fix up your goddamn camera, boy. How many times I gotta tell you guys this? But anyway, man, I'm Blackheart. That's E Dukes, man. We're part of the OTTR mob, man. Thank you guys for having us on Saturday night, St. Patty's Day weekend.
Absolutely.
You know I'm eating the fuck out tonight. I appreciate y'all having us. And Dukes, what's in your cup?
Some good stuff.
See, I was gonna say something derogatory about that cup, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for next week. But
I know it got to be some. Well, dudes, I'm Chris, Mr. Team Bringing. You can call me Chris. It doesn't matter. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet y'all.
I'm Nappy Boy. Or James.
We got some other
Dukes.
We got some other people,
with,
but
16 imaginary girlfriends and shit in the back of his head. But that's only for some people that listen to the podcast to know.
Listen, I all got 16, all right?
Oh, so it went up by 2. So now that you got 18?
Nah, I got a good 10. A good 10.
So you've been basically cleansing yourself lately. I actually respect that. Yeah. Keep that sperm in there.
Oh my god.
But sometimes gotta let it loose. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let it loose.
Bro, I love you, man, but do not say any more. But do not say any more about that. Let's just move on. Let's just go.
yes,
Chris, man, we on your show, man. Let's rock.
No, it's all good. I'm telling you, we talk about a lot more worse.
Oh,
I mean, you'll see. But yes, tonight, everyone, we're going to be talking about, like I say, we've got some wrestling topics. We're going to be discussing with you guys some footage, and we're on the road to WrestleMania. We're 3 weeks away from WrestleMania 37, 38. Yeah, okay, I'm like totally off. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to have the icebreaker. Anytime that we have any new guests on, we like to get to know them first. Well, we did get to know Mr. Blackheart, but Mr. Man down here, the villain, we got to get to know him. We already know that he likes to drink. We already see that.
He likes to fornicate too, folks. So let me just give you about this dangerous specimen called E Dukes. He's half black, half Samoan. We went to high school together, matter of fact. So that's why he's kind of part of our family, because there's some history behind this little thing, and we were vivid wrestling fans where we knew each other. And dudes, you can actually speak for yourself, man, along with that gap tooth in your mouth.
I got the straight head. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know who the hell are you.
Listen, we call this a straight. We call this about the straight hands. But yeah, the straight hands.
Fuck anyway. I'm from Boston, damn it, man. Why the hell are you want to do all that?
Listen. I put it like this. Everybody want to know who I am? Yes. Look, I'm like the goofball of the whole bunch. If y'all see me quiet, best believe run.
He's having an off day.
No, just run, because I will come at y'all.
Wasn't that you? Wait, but wasn't that you just last night though? You was quiet the whole night.
That's what I said. Run, because you never know.
So what? Okay, so let me see if I get this right. So if you're quiet, that means you about to pop the fuck off. Sound like me.
I'm a tirade.
Yeah, sound like me.
You may never know. Like, yeah, I might come off and be like, 1 minute quiet, next minute just go off and just have y'all all laughing for no apparent reason.
Oh yeah,
That's how I
and
get down.
Dukes and tell some of your famous quotes.
All right,
Please
look.
share.
All right, look. Me and WWE, we got beef. All right.
And this is I'm
I can relate. I can relate.
This is already
So-
funny.
You shut up over there, shit.
So this what happened. See,
Shut up.
See, this is how WWE does me. See, in the first season, they would cut my mic off, kicking me off for no apparent reason and shit.
Oh,
So ever
shit.
since
Oh,
then,
wow.
I say,
He's not lying.
fuck you,
He's not lying.
WWE. You ain't shit.
I mean, you ain't lying when you say that though. So
He ain't lying.
And everybody said they thought I was just like, just sitting there playing around like, yo, nah, he ain't bullshit. But when they found out that whole shit, they was like, oh shit. Dukes was telling the truth.
Mm.
So, and this one particular person that I can't stand,
Oh, good God.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be either two people that we talked about from
Okay.
before, but you threw the curveball. Okay, good save. Yes, the Omni Flair, as he calls her.
Yes, the only Flair.
We call them WWE putties. That's what we call them. Yes.
You
we
said
call them
putties, my nigga, like the Power
Putties.
Rangers?
Exactly.
Bro, I'm done. I'm done
But that's a totally different subject, though. Continue,
Yeah.
the villain.
The putties. I said think this Power Rangers and shit.
No.
like
It's
it.
a reason.
Please
No, it's a
don't.
reason why we call them. No, I call WWE fans putties because they act like mindless, like automatons. Like they go based on everything that the WWE does. So that's what pisses me.
God.
That's what pisses
I'll
me off.
get into after we hear from Dukes. I'll get into what Chris is talking about because I saw a tweet right before I jumped on that is just like fucking mind-boggling to me. But go ahead, continue.
All right. So I got two quotes. Everybody knows this famous one. I give it 2 shits or toilet flush. That means the shit sucks. I don't care what's going on.
To the Toy Force clip. That's all I needed to try to do. But if I would have knew about that, you would have been like, "Oh, so this is it."
This is sad. Like, I'm done. Second one is when Charlotte Flair's on, 2 shits in a royal toilet flush.
Oh,
Because
He ain't lying.
But Dukes,
Nah.
but yeah, you missing the most important one though that you love the most. You ain't shit, bitch. Or the
Oh,
fuck
yes.
you ain't shit, bitch.
yes,
That's exactly
Yo,
your
I feel
famous
like-
one before the 2 shits in the toy she flush.
I feel like E Dukes
Listen,
possibly
yo,
could be the
that's
Chris
your boy Chris.
of y'all's
Or
podcast.
tune into the last like several episodes, you can hear him say those words vividly, like it's like basic vocabulary. That's it.
yes.
Then this is gonna be a fun this is gonna be a fun podcast, bro.
Oh,
We in there, man. We
It
turn
most
this shit
definitely is
up
gonna be
every
a
time
fun
we
podcast.
come on. We turn shit up, man.
Tell
Even
you.
if I'm by myself and shit like that, but coincidentally Duke is here too.
I love y'all energy though. I'm
Give me
not
one
gonna
second,
lie.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, please, you should please. Oh, please, you gotta meet Uncle Fats. You gotta meet. You gotta meet Maverick.
Mav,
You gotta meet the whole mob just in general because we're all a bunch of
Cyber.
big conglomerate group, but we all love wrestling. So that's what brought us here. And this is why the whole mob thing is really something that we truly believe in. It's our way of life now.
Right. And that's what it should be about. It should be about us like having a common bond, which is wrestling. It shouldn't be about WWE versus AEW. It shouldn't even be about that. You know what I'm saying? But times have changed. So is there anything else that you guys like to share with us before we go to the first?
I guess just the origin of the podcast real quick before we move forward.
Okay.
So this was 2020, right before the whole pandemic thing. I kind of like fully took the swing. I was working 2 jobs at the time period, so I didn't really have enough time to really watch that much wrestling. Until one job they put me on the bench because they had closed down indefinitely, and then the other one was trying to figure out their own situation, so they just sent us home. I had time to watch wrestling, and I remember watching Elimination Chamber 2020. The main event was the women's Elimination Chamber match, with Shayna Baszler had won at the very end by Molly whopping everybody, and I got pissed because I love Shayna and I love Oscar. Those were the dead last two. I wanted a dogfight to happen. They squashed it like no fucking tomorrow. Straight disrespect from WWE's part. Then I wanted to vent my frustration. Of course, I didn't want to just go to the regular people that we had up here in Boston where I talk wrestling with them and shit like that, because it was like a society type of shit. Then I ran to an app called Anchor that lets you have your podcast, like you make it from your laptop or from your phone, whatever. The first one from there, and I fell in love with it. I caught the bug, and my uncle had always told me, if you're good at something and you really think that you can try to do it to a full extent, do it. And I said to myself, well, I love wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan all my life, ever since I was a little kid with my mom. She was a wrestling fan, so I got it from her. So for me, it's a way for me to still connect with my mom, because that's something that we both deeply love and deeply enjoy. You know,
is she still living?
No, she passed when I was 18. I'm 31 right now, so she's been gone for 13 years.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I could definitely relate on that.
But
on like the connection.
That's so at first it wasn't just myself; it's two other people. And shout out to Necro, and yes, shout out to Youngblood too. And some people know how I feel about him. But as time grew on, as the season progressed, and now we kind of format and have a concept behind the podcast, that's when E Deuce kind of came in. E Deuce wanted to have his own show, but I had already told him that I was doing this. So I just brought him on. I brought him along for the ride. And then he brought in his cousin, Uncle Fat. Then I brought in some more people. And you see how this thing kind of grew on its own. And holy shit, who would have thought that now we're trying to raise money to go to Black WrestleFest in New York, Juneteenth weekend, compared to what the fuck that we was doing 2 years ago. Who would have thought? So it says something right there. It says something that we believe in this. We love this type of shit, but more importantly, the main hardcore aspect of this shit is that we love professional and independent wrestling too.
Dope. That's really, really dope.
At the end of the day, it's about wrestling, not a single brand. It's about wrestling.
Wrestling. As Deuce would say, wrestling. Real Southern way shit.
Well, guys, thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah, that was very inspirational. Really appreciate that. So yes, let's get into some topics. WWE discussion. So this is across the board. Let's just get into it. So the topic right now is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Only smoking mirrors.
Yeah, shut up.
It's gonna happen.
Dude, I'm at the point towards your way too, because we kind of already had this little talk about this, but yeah, now you get to actually smell your real hard feelings and keep your dick up when you're at it.
Yeah, so my whole thing is why the fuck are we still talking about this shit? And this has been almost like a month and a half when he left AEW. Like, I don't understand why you motherfuckers is treating Cody Rhodes like Jesus. That's my part. He's not going to save the fucking WWE. He didn't save AEW. AEW did that shit on his own. You know, Cody Rhodes, he wanted to take over the whole entire clique of AEW. But, you know, once that power was taken away from him, then he was talking about, oh, fuck this shit. Oh, no, I'm leaving. Now it's speculation that he's going back to the WWE. And this is where it's pissing me off. It's really... I'm really off my knocker when it comes to this, because wasn't you the same motherfucker that said that, oh, we're building a revolution? Are you here for the ride? Motherfucker, I'm still on the ride. Nigga, you decide to have your final destination. You hopped the fuck off. You hopped off that fucking ride and shit. And now you going back to the same fucking place that disrespected your brothers, your legacy. I don't get it.
And then on top of that, you have to fight to get your last name back.
Nigga.
And then you just got it back, and then you're going right back to the same company that took your last name.
like how does this work?
This whole shit means one thing. This is in spite of Tony Khan. This is the only way that he thinking, okay, maybe this is the way I can get back at Tony. So why don't I just go and just do this?
You know what? I'm so glad you touched on that because I brought a little
because
bit
think
of that
about
up.
it, right? Wait a minute. Right, real quick, right? There was an article that came out like right after they released that everyone and their mama knew that he was gone for AEW. They had this little secret agreement to not disclose information on why it really truly happened. Why is that though?
Exactly.
That sounds like some Watergate type shit. That's why I'm like, wait, hold on. You have something right there that you both signed, and then now you mean to tell me that you guys are not willing to talk about it? So I know there's got to be some bad animosity there right now.
Absolutely.
To not bash the other person when you going under. So that would signify that he is gonna be going somewhere else.
Yeah. The main fact I told people, I said everybody's so like, oh my God, he's leaving. Where is he going? Oh my God. Nobody was talking or thinking about why is somebody like Cody Rhodes in the position that he's in, leaving to go, regardless where he goes, the Impact, wherever he goes, he's dropping down in pretty much demoting himself. Why is that? There's got to be something behind the scenes, because right now, I'm not gonna lie, right now in front of the camera, AEW, fucking sunflowers and daffodils, you know what I'm saying? It looks lovely, but there's something behind the scene that made Cody say, hold up, nah, fuck this, I'm gone, I'm dipping.
But still, like,
watch this bullshit.
But this is the problem
that Mikey Whipwreck has said whenever he got snatched up by WCW because he wants to stay, he wants to stay in ECW, but he's trying to get out of his contract, so he's trying to play KB and hurt.
Yeah,
but the part I'm just, it's not computing with me. You spent almost 3 fucking years of your life in AEW trashing the WWE. Why are you going back to that same company? I mean, we got a variety of choices. Control your narrative is one of them. Impact Wrestling. You know, you see that sarcasm there, didn't you?
But control your narrative, the CYN promotion that just launched. They don't want no Canadian. I mean, they didn't want no Canadian destroyers. They didn't want no flips and shit, no nothing. They just want straight wrestling. That's not what Cody is built for. And he's not fit to be in that roster.
I gotta agree with Derek. I think Cody is pissed off at the fact that they brought in Punk and Bryan.
And the both of them,
it's taking the spotlight away from Cody and higher pay.
Okay, so let me see if I can get this right then. Are you saying that all of this shit right here that Cody built, all of this is about spotlight?
Not all of it. Not all of it. Majority
but also,
of it.
He wanted to be the booker as well later on. And Tony wasn't going
Did y'all notice when Tony came out with his statement on Brandy and Cody, how he signed his name? It was like Tony Khan, CEO, Booker, head of creative, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Most people would have just put CEO. That's why I think there's something between them that's going on that they're not speaking of, that nobody's speaking of.
I'm gonna answer some of these.
I can think of.
So I'm gonna answer some of these comments.
Absolutely.
Herman asked,
"Will I actually want to answer too?"
So Herman asked. He said, "Will any of other AEW wrestlers follow Cody to the WWE?"
Absolutely.
Yeah. It really depends. It really depends because, like,
business, bro. It's business no matter what. And WWE is going to offer you a bigger bag than what AEW probably would have done it.
The main people that are watching this move is the people that are still in AEW at the level that Cody was at. I guarantee
Ryan Cage should have been the number one person that I would have said.
Yes,
definitely is gonna go right the fuck over because
Cody
he loves big beefy motherfuckers. Go ahead, dude. I know that you want to bitch and complain about that because you don't see.
No. I'll put this. Now take a look at. I honestly, I like what y'all have been saying, but his main people that certain wrestlers from AEW is watching Cody about. MJF is one of them.
Young
He's
Bucks.
going to be costing them both a pretty penny whenever that
Because-
contract does expire.
Because you take a look at it, one of the best wrestlers at a young age that WWE is looking at. Brian Cage is another one. Because what's Vince known for? He loved a big, beefy, heavy pound motherfuckers.
Jay Cargill.
Brian Cage fit the mold. Jay Cargill, same difference. Warlow, same thing.
Oh, especially Warlow. He wanted him first. But then now we see Tony now giving him that push, and now Sal giving him TV time and time to speak. That's what you know. Oh, he's going straight to the title. Just win.
Two things that's gonna happen with Cody, right? It's all based on how they do it. If Cody goes in, if Cody goes back to the E, and they actually take care of him, that's the people you gotta watch, because Cody is now going to be breaking the mold on, okay, we gotta make a name for ourselves here. Kenny Omega. I see Kenny jump into the E. I see the Bucks jump into the E. Like Duke said,
no.
Listen.
Those are the type of people that would never go the fuck over there.
But Cody said the same thing, and look what happened.
But see,
Cody went over there for his own reason, though. Those guys had already stated from before when they had tryouts and all of this shit. They didn't want no part of them.
Yeah, because I mean, it don't take a fucking genius to see
you strike
like how the WWE gets down.
Anybody can go anyway.
But okay, but at the same time, what I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get people to understand is that you know that the WWE is trash. You know the WWE has a narrative that if you are not Roman Reigns, if you are not Charlotte Flair, if you are not some of the people that suck dick for a fucking living, you are not going to get to that upper echelon of the WWE. I mean, it just bothers me when I see fucking WWE putties, fucking fans sit up there and say, "Oh well, we took Cody Rhodes away from you," and then what happened if you fucking get Cody Rhodes? He's going to be doing the same fucking shit before he left the WWE, which is what Stardust.
Nah, he ain't coming in at Stardust. Y'all crazy.
How much you want to bet he gonna come in at Stardust?
$100. I bet $100.
I'm sorry to say it, but you want to know what's gonna happen to Cody? Take a look at what happened to Sting when he first got signed to WWE.
Nah,
that's all I'm saying.
That's what's gonna happen.
No. Have a few matches like that and then leave.
That's all I'm saying.
No. That's what's gonna happen. Remember who he went against? Seth Rollins. It's gonna be that same person that they want him to go against at WrestleMania.
No, but first he went against Triple H though, and he paired the fuck out of him at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you, that's not gonna happen with Cody.
But like this, but since Triple H is no longer wrestling,
right?
Who's the closest to Triple H as a wrestler right now?
Randy.
That's not in the storyline.
Seth.
Exactly. That's the only one. It's Seth. I could probably say it would be Orton, but
Reese said that Cody Rhodes is going to get the John Morrison treatment. What he's going to
get hot at first, and then they have nothing for him to do, and then he's going to fizzle out and then get released later.
Okay, all right, hold on, y'all. So Nappy, what are we missing that we already know?
Y'all are missing the fact. Remember when Tony Khan was signing all of these people? And there was one question that everybody wanted to know. We're gonna start seeing, we're seeing all the people from E jump to AEW. Who's gonna be that one from AEW jumping to the E? You remember those conversations and those questions being asked?
Who?
You, Chris.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably was paying attention, but I don't know. I mean, that was so long ago.
Probably
the reason why I think this shit is different.
I'm tired. I'm playing with kids. I want to get it on with the big boys.
The reason why I think this is going to be different is Vince knows how critical this signing is. Vince knows.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Not only did I get somebody from AEW that started AEW to jump over, I got a big fucking name. He's not coming in to be fucking Stardust. He's not coming in to be dashing Cody Rhodes. Bruh, he's not coming in to job to fucking nobody. This man is coming in to fucking take over, get the Rocket strapped to his fucking back straight to the top.
So, okay, all right.
And if I'm wrong, wait. And if I'm wrong, I've done this before. I made a public apology to CM Punk when I was calling that motherfucker Phil. I will come back on here and apologize again if I'm wrong. But
you are.
Well, listen.
Vince knows how critical the signing is.
Listen, there's no ice on the ground. There's no ice on the ground. You're gonna fall straight on your fucking face because you should already understand, bro. You should already understand that the WWE does not work in your fantasy. It doesn't work that way. in a perfect world, I would believe you.
Though.
No, it is a fucking fantasy.
This is critical, dude.
No,
this is entertainment.
But okay, so you telling me that all is going to be forgiven after what Cody Rhodes have done for the past 3 years.
Do you not know how senile these WWE fans are? They live in their own little bubble, the same little bubble as you see in the whole Simpsons movie and shit. That's their universe. That's it. So once he comes in, it's gonna be like, oh, who's this guy? Blonde hair, big ass tattoo on his neck. Who is this?
That tattoo was the worst decision ever.
Let alone their father.
That tattoo was the worst decision ever.
It really was because that shit is like
that shit sticks out like a sore thumb, dude. Like Jesus Christ!
Come on, man.
I'm telling you,
a fucking action figure being played.
You couldn't put it on your arm or something, like your forearm.
Right, but you put it on your neck. I mean, that's just as worse as. Bro, that's just as worse as having an STD.
I don't know about that, kid. I'd rather have a neck tattoo.
Shit's so fucking noticeable, bro.
Give me a neck tattoo any day.
Nigga. Just give me a necktie and just be done with it.
Does it got a neck tattoo, kid?
Speaking of Cody.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, wait.
No. This is Kid USA, and this is the Off the Top Rope podcast.
Yeah, it does have a tattoo on the side of his neck.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Told you.
Yeah.
The ringside,
man, I had to look real hard in that too.
The ringside collectible figure that I have when he first won the TNT Championship, that figure got the neck. I'm trying to get that bitch signed. I'm definitely trying to get that bitch signed by him. But now he went back to the E, so now I got to pay an arm and a leg to get it signed. You know, when he was with AEW, that shit was affordable, bro.
So, see if you agree with Herman on this one, though. He said that AEW fans are just the same.
WWE as well.
Okay, but the thing about it is like,
are we?
No, but I like this little back and forth shit because it's the same. Y'all the same motherfuckers that started this shit in the first place. Because y'all didn't want AEW in existence in the first place. So now y'all want to like start blaming. But y'all want to start, placing blame and saying, oh no, y'all toxic. But yet y'all the same motherfuckers that was talking about that this is just a t-shirt company.
A piss ant t-shirt company, might I add.
But then when we bring that shit up, y'all be like, "Oh no, we didn't mean it that way." No, y'all be doing that shit for the past 3 years.
No, they're just doing that just to play face. You know that this is all a big ass chess move. Okay, what moves are they really gonna make and shit like that? And that's how WWE responds.
Listen, Blackheart. Listen. I'm gonna just tell you like this: if we playing chess, it was checkmate long time ago when they got rebranded. You know that. That's none of my business, though.
I would say that as taking the queen. I would say that as more like taking the bishop right now, because NXT really ain't really to what SmackDown and Raw is. So you want to go after those and outshine those two shows if you're AEW, and then you can't do that. You definitely ain't shit right now. You're still, you're still playing the victim. You only been in the game for 3 years. Sure, we all respect the fans, but come on, have an open mind when it comes to both these companies, 2 different styles, 2 different products.
Facts.
Yeah, it's just I think okay, so what Dan Miller just said, he said the NXT rebrand was the beginning of the end of
Damn, that was
WWE.
more like taking the bishop off the board.
Nah,
that's.
wasn't
I
the
mean, you
beginning.
gotta understand
That
the
wasn't the
WWE
beginning.
been around for like 50 years, bro.
That
Like
wasn't the beginning.
that was the beginning,
Over 50.
huh?
Over 50 years.
Well, over 50 years. I mean, before I was born. So, but what people gotta understand is that just because they, NXT got rebranded does not mean that was the end of the WWE. It's just it was
an end of an era.
Exactly.
A fire era, might I add.
Okay, so it was the Attitude Era, and look what happened to that. We got Ruthless Aggression, and then we got the PG era, and then we got the we don't know what the hell it is era.
We just in cross.
That's the era we're in right
trying
now.
to go back to what it was era.
We're in the era of what the fuck is going on.
Nah, I think. I think this is
now we in a reality era. Which fuck
no, it ain't even the reality era, bro.
Right.
I want
how many eras you got left? The Xeon era next?
You turn on Raw and SmackDown, I bet everybody, what the fuck is this? At least
we're in a social media era
we using
right now.
Polaroid cameras, now we using cell phones.
No, that's what it is right now.
But
how much of the evolution do you really need?
I mean, like, listen, I'm digging the evolution, but the thing is like, I really feel like I was lied to. Like, if Cody Rhodes do go to the WWE, he will be labeled as like the biggest hypocrite ever. Like, seriously. I mean, am I wrong?
But you're not wrong. But honestly, at the end of the day, this is coming from a father. He's got a family now that he definitely has to provide for. At the end of the day, I just want the dude to be happy, right? Like, I don't know how everybody feels where they stand with Cody Rhodes. I think the motherfucker sharpened his tools when he left the E and did all that shit in the Indies and in New Japan and ROH. Like, he found himself. He found the craft again that he loved, that his father loved, that his brother loved. And you see it, you've seen it in AEW as well. I honestly, personally think it's crazy for him to go back to WWE because, just like the fellas down there said, you fought for how long to get your last name? You had to fight to get your name back to the company that you're going back to. I think it's mind-boggling. But if this is making him happy, man, so be it, bro. I really do hope and pray that we don't get the dashing bullshit. As much as I do love the Smoke and Mirror theme song, I really do. It's a good song. I don't want you to come out to that. I don't want you to come out to that. I want you to come out the branded Cody Rhodes that I fucking seen you 2 months ago on. That's the Rhodes that I want to see.
You ain't getting that shit. I'm just letting you know now. You're
listen,
gonna
listen, just to be the spoiler here. Sorry, Paul Heyman, but the same thing that they did to the broken Matt Hardy and turn into woken Matt Hardy. That whole
bro.
Listen, this is what is going to happen with Cody.
They turned that shit into Wheel of Fortune.
If he comes in as the American Nightmare, it's going to be a watered down fucking version of himself.
No,
I want to see Stardust. No, I don't want to.
No.
You don't want to believe me at that.
No.
They
It won't be a
turned
American
Broken
Nightmare.
Hardy into fucking Wheel of Fortune, dude. What the fuck was that blue fucking shit in the back?
Yo.
Yo.
I forgot he used to do that shit. Oh my god.
Just by doing that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, they should do that for Cody down. Just make it come out to shine and just be like, hello, what? It's me.
Do some Randy Moss shit now.
But we're gonna move on. So the road to WrestleMania. I would talk about SmackDown and Raw, but I don't think we got time for that shit. So let's talk about the road to WrestleMania.
This is more like a quickie stop.
So So you just bust a nut and then just leave? I mean, that's
Okay, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about like a gas station.
But you said quickie though.
Like a quickie, yeah, like cookie.
Roadhead to WrestleMania.
Like
I mean, is it the road to WrestleMania ending like another week?
2 weeks.
It doesn't feel like the road to WrestleMania.
I stopped counting a long time ago. I'm like, dude. I mean, are we there yet?
I mean, like, it feels like I'm like almost there. I still can't reach this stage.
I'm not excited like I used to be.
Because you're getting
older. I lost count.
No, I don't think it got anything to do with being older, kid. But I do got a question for all of y'all though. Do you think that WrestleMania is still the Super Bowl of sports entertainment?
Only if you go live.
And why?
Because of the atmosphere. Because the people you run into. My first WrestleMania that I went to was WrestleMania 30 when it came down here, and I went by myself. I couldn't get nobody. Yourself? Yeah, I couldn't get no one to go with me, but I wasn't going to miss WrestleMania 30. Wasn't gonna miss seeing Taker live, wrestle live for the first time in my life. I was like, "There's no fucking way in hell that I'm missing this." So I went by myself, and the fans, man, like. It's a big fucking family. Like you run into strangers, you start chopping it up based off of the t-shirt you're wearing, maybe the belt you're holding. You start off the conversation. Oh, you an Eddie fan? And oh yeah, you're blah 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 blah. And it's like you fucking picking up where you left off, like with a stranger and shit. If you go live, it's amazing. It's still the Super Bowl. You watch that shit on TV though, it's just another Monday Night Raw.
That's until Undertaker lost, right?
To this day, I blame myself for the career ending. I am the reason why. I am the reason why our boy lost at WrestleMania 30.
I mean, that's like me going to see Batman versus Superman. Like I'm thinking, like I'm about to get my life. I mean, the atmosphere was awesome. That's until
that movie was trash. Trash. That movie was garbage.
And get this, bro. This was on my fucking birthday, dude.
Wait a minute. And fun fact, y'all. That movie, Batman vs. Superman, came out on my birthday, 2016, and I was working both jobs that day. And I had a movie ticket, and I went to go see it, and I fell asleep in the movie theater.
You March 25th? Me too.
Oh, yo, Aries gang in the house.
325 or something.
Hey.
Damn, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Small world.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Aries gang in the house.
I know, right?
I wonder why that we find out so damn quick.
I'm March 7th, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm March 7th. My newborn son is March 9th. So, you know, March definitely
Duke's
in the
the
house.
only one that's in. Damn. So, damn, Duke, you're the only oddball here.
No, the other guys are oddball too. The cue ball up there.
Yeah, but he's not here.
Wave kid. Hey.
Yeah, kid is like, you know, kid. We've been like talking. So, is there anything on your mind, Mr. Xavier?
Damn, we went from Kids to Xavier.
Wow.
All right.
Hey, that's okay.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I still love you, bro. I do.
Yeah, right.
Easy. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just crush my heart, right?
Yeah.
Me, Chris.
Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Okay, all right.
You're breaking my heart.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
The road to WrestleMania. Honestly, I'm only looking forward to the Lesnar Roman Reigns match. The promo from SmackDown was actually
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. I mean, I want to see what they're going to do with Austin and Owens. Edge versus AJ Styles. I'm not really digging the whole Edge heel music, thing that's going on.
I'm not digging the music. I'm not digging him kicking him in the dick, solidifying him turning heel.
I want to say probably the most exciting thing out of WrestleMania right now is probably seeing what their stage is going to look like.
Well, I saw. Did y'all see the big ass
Basically, the fucking
championship title?
interior design and shit. And that's
It's
it.
gonna be. It's probably gonna be the giant screen, and it's gonna be a graphic with the star. That's it.
No.
Long ass
Y'all
ramp.
see the picture?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up. There's a picture of like it's like a fucking gigantic title. I think that's gonna be like the screen, like the backdrop for the ramp.
And also the possibility of with the unification of the titles. I want to see what the new titles.
Design.
Yeah, I want to see what the new title design is gonna look like,
which is long overdue.
Go back
Somebody
to
on Twitter,
Cody, damn it! But
no, we don't. I want
do
Eagle Globe title for the modern era. That's what we need.
But kid, to touch on that real quick, somebody on Twitter went over how many times, like the time span between each title, and we're like, I think 2 years overdue for a new one. So that's why they were saying that's probably why they're doing this unification, because they're gonna start rebrand. Like, we're gonna get a new logo soon. It's gonna start with a new title, new this, new that, and shit like that. So I don't know, man. Hopefully the title doesn't look like a fucking Toys R Us toy, or I guess a Walmart toy since Toys R Us closed down.
It's gonna be one of them damn belts that got a big ass WWE sign and shit like that. Just a
Right.
different array of colors. That's it.
Right,
That's
exactly.
one thing that they doing. That's what I know. Go to the
I
church.
really
Says,
hope
bring
not.
back
It's gonna be the WWE World Universal Championship with one red strap and one blue strap.
Oh
Why
my
you looking,
God,
man?
you ain't
Why you
shit.
looking? Why you looking like that, bro?
You ain't shit. Who, me?
So what?
Yo,
Because
So why said?
that sounds ugly as shit.
So why said?
It
So
does.
because honestly, it ain't hype
sounds
enough
like
for
a
me to
blood
watch
versus Crip
anymore.
thing.
Shut up.
What? It's
So-
true.
So
The
it's
way that
like,
he described it.
What you repping?
so it's like, let me see, because if I watch it, I watch it. If I don't, I don't. Back in the day, I used to get pumped and hype about WrestleMania. We'll get my friends to pitch in for the pay-per-view, have pizza, drinks. Those were the days, and now it's just poof. And maybe because of social media as well, as we get spoilers, instead of being surprised on what's going to happen, I don't know. It's I feel you on that, man.
That's another reason for this road to WrestleMania to be like,
But
because you got the dirt sheets. Cody Rhodes is going to be on the panel,
Right? That shit. Like,
and they're also there's a lot of hinting at him being at WrestleMania.
Like, just let this shit play
Like,
out.
then it has already revealed that he signed, and then you reveal how long has he been signed for. Like, people is already be like, okay, so now everything is imminent. So now it's just when they're gonna actually pull the trigger, or are we gonna get sworn by Monday? If not Monday, then this whole thing to me is trash. It's flat.
Yeah.
You should be saying that about WrestleMania, but unfortunately, we are.
And it's also 2 nights again.
Right, that shit is exhausting.
I don't know what's the deal
that
with
one
the
night for
bullshit.
one WrestleMania equals 9 hours. Fuck that. Nope.
I do got a question. So last night on one of my streams, someone asked the question: did WWE rip off New Japan?
Who didn't they rip off? What the fuck?
How?
Yeah, but how? How?
What? Like, they never had no fucking 2 nights until
and they also didn't start going to Saturdays until AEW.
But that wasn't the answer to my question, though. That wasn't the answer to my question. Oops. Oh no, you're right. Actually, I'm sorry.
You better be.
Sorry. Yeah, he does have a point. So they have been ripping off like AEW and New Japan. But but the thing about it is that you're supposed to be the big dog.
WCW, ECW, and shit, and look what the fuck happened.
They had
the Attitude Era, right?
Yeah. But it's just like I don't think the 2 nights is really working for me. Now Nick Khan have said this on numerous occasions that he's trying to find a way to make more money. When you have 2 nights, he is making tons
of money. Have you heard what that stupid motherfucker been saying though? This motherfucker, fucking Nick Khan, this motherfucker here. So, Chris, you are absolutely correct. He wants to find ways to make more money. This bitch said that SmackDown should be 8 hours long, and Raw should be 6.
What?
Yeah,
What?
He said if it was up to him and he can make it work, Raw would be 6 hours and SmackDown would be 8 hours long.
Got me fucked up.
Dude, you already killing us with 3 hours of Raw, and there's
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, please.
I mean, excuse me, 2 shits in the toilet seat for us to do.
No. Wait. This is what I gotta say to this.
Yeah.
Right,
This-
sweet
this-
motherfucker.
This is all I gotta say to this. The WWE, you ain't shit, bitch.
He's still gonna watch WrestleMania though,
I mean, everybody's gonna watch WrestleMania. I mean, hey,
just to see the dumpster fire burn.
Live.
No.
See the dumpster fire
the funny
burn
thing
live.
is that I'm gonna be kicking it with this dude in 2 weeks.
I see Roman.
We're actually gonna be live. We're actually gonna be live in Jacksonville. So we're actually gonna interact with each other. Like this is our first meeting. And that's going to be interesting by itself because I mean me and Appy, we're going down to Jacksonville. So we're going to be renting Airbnb and we're going to be going to the Bully House or whatever. We're going to be watching WrestleMania over there. We all said, well, we might as well just watch it. I'm going to be fucked up anyway, so I might be having my bottle of Jack Daniels. Yes. And I'm going to have the time of my life. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna be butt ass naked on the beach, and I'm gonna be having my Jack Daniels. I'm gonna be living my life. I'm be living my best life. Yes.
I'm not going to the beach that day. You just let me know when you're going to the beach so I can do something else.
You shut the fuck up.
No, bring the oil and lotion.
You know you want to see my nipples. You need to shut the fuck up. Yes, no.
Damn, dude.
Anyway, let's.
Yo, but why are you bossing over there for?
Oh,
this one over here.
Because right now, you don't know what I got with me.
I want to be on his level.
Behind the scenes.
no, right? I mean, St. Patty's is like it's a 2-hour event.
On my end, ain't a 2-hour event.
I mean, a 2-day event, not 2 hours.
I wish it was 2 hours.
I know. So what else happened in WWE that you guys want to talk about?
Please retire these women tag team championships because they're worthless. They're garbage.
Yeah, I seen the latest card for WrestleMania, so they just put that's all the teams they got.
Please retire 7 championship hot garbage.
Well, they're trying to bring them back. They're trying to make it relevant again because of Carmella and Corey Graves' little YouTube show, trying to be like the Miz and Mrs.
On YouTube. Like, what the fuck? Sit down.
Number one, who in the fuck watches that shit, kid?
Not me.
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's not injured, Kevin.
Well, she was.
I don't think so. No. He asked if Bianca was injured. You want Bianca to be injured?
How long before she actually gets that hair ripped out of,
It's a wig.
Yeah, I see somebody ripping it out in the
But I'm just saying, someone's going to pull on it too hard and that shit's just going to come right off.
It did. I mean, her throat is hurt.
On live TV.
Mm-hmm. Her throat is hurt. Yeah, I mean, it took a lot of stress. It took a lot of effort for Becky to. And matter of fact, I'm glad that Becky did that shit because she needed to get off my TV.
Damn.
I can't stand Bianca. Like I can't stand her. I don't like her. She's just
damn.
I don't like her. It's like she was so
hyped about her though.
No, it's just like the more and more I watch her, I'm just like, dude, bitch, you are so overrated. Like there's nothing exciting about you.
It's not what you said last year when she had her moment.
Last year she had potential.
Your ass under the bus.
What? No, it's just my whole thing is it's like
your story, Chris.
Chris's greatest hits from last year, Bianca Belair. And having her WrestleMania moment and winning the Royal Rumble, and she is the greatest.
I had to grow her in order for me to start being all right. Be like, yo, man, like yo, listen, we are African Americans. Like, yo, we are the most dominant fucking human fucking species in the fucking planet. So yeah, you better own your fucking right and shit like that. So why else? Niggas be cocky every fucking day, B.
That's how I feel. You know what? Like everybody bashes Bianca Belair for like, girl, bye and all. But that's how people really, that's how people actually interact though right now in this generation. So to me, she's catching on and she's doing what I guess you could say is like in the culture, like what's cool right now.
That's not cool. I'm sorry. That's not cool to me. I mean, because Sasha's had the same energy, you know, way before she came to the main roster. It's just like I'd rather deal with a Sasha than deal with a Bianca. I mean, because that long ass hair is not doing it for me. Anybody can get that shit from Value Beauty. I'm sorry. It's just like no. Yeah,
WWE values her. I mean, her look to a point where they're selling replica of her actual braid online and shit for $15 fucking.
And it looks like shit on WWE 2K22 as well.
It will look like shit on 2K22.
Wait. So what does it look like?
It looks just as bad as it does on live TV.
Wait, what does? What
exactly.
Does? Her entrance.
Exactly what kid just said.
No,
exactly what it is.
It looks bad.
Just fake as shit. Swear.
She's swinging it around. It looks like rope, you know. Nabby, of all people, you didn't buy the game?
I actually got it on pause right now.
Oh, okay. Then
the
go ahead, go ahead.
I didn't get it. I didn't get no. I'm not paying no.
You bought Battleground, but you're not going to buy 2K22,
right?
Oh, are you coming for me right now?
Yeah.
No, I am too. You
spent all of your hard-earned $20 on Battleground.
Yeah, I can treat myself. You know what I mean?
Not
I'm waiting for my moment.
But you're not getting 22.
First of all, bitch, I wasn't talking to you. You be quiet. Number one, I thought that Battleground was like All Stars, and I was totally like misled. Number two, I didn't get 2K. I didn't get 2K22 because for the simple fact, I'm not going through the goddamn glitches.
There's no glitches.
Fuck you. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm saying
they came out with a patch, and my shit's been Gucci. I've been good.
I had it during the My Universe. Other than that, that was it. And the Royal Rumble.
So I guess I'm the only one in this family that didn't get it, right?
Yeah, because I guess you.
I'm different, so I'm good.
Nah,
good.
You ain't different. You just
when you're there in Jacksonville, bring your PS5 with you.
I'm not bringing my shit for him.
No, I don't like him like that. He can keep that trash over there. No.
Damn.
Keep that shit over there.
So what's a good review on the video game?
He probably went on the corner to get that shit anyway. He was selling a whole bunch of dick that day, so I'm not worried about that.
First of all, I didn't go on the corner. I just went on stage and I dick danced.
Damn, dudes, they are completely outshining you tonight.
I am an appropriate
shit like that, right?
I am an appropriate whore. I'm not an unappropriate whore.
Unappropriate or inappropriate?
Inappropriate.
I am an appropriate whore. Okay?
You said unappropriate.
I don't go on the corner.
Dude, he's definitely putting your ass to shame.
Oh no, actually, I'm kind of. This is like. He's like a baby reunion right now.
Yeah, he's in family heaven right now.
He's like,
I'm there thinking like, yo, this is like, I walk to the crib like this was see. Shit, I'm used to this.
That's only because he's a man whore himself.
I'm telling you, it's some vodka in there, ain't it?
Is that one of the Street Profits cups that you got from the show?
No. He's never done shit like this with us before.
Smoke.
Oh my goodness.
He wants to smoke because he's got the Street Profits cup.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we're done. We're done talking about WWE, right? We're gonna go to AEW, right?
Yeah.
The game, the video game. Let's talk about the video game.
I don't want to talk about that trash ass game that does not hit different.
No. I'm talking about AEW's game, the news that came out.
Oh shit.
Did you hear news that came out?
Because
I didn't hear anything.
I haven't heard anything. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything like some huge update or anything.
I know Cody won't be on there.
Hold on,
that's probably the update. Cody not being on there.
No, there was an update. It wasn't like anything big or anything, but
yeah,
so stupid.
Sir,
but now that WWE 2K22 is already out, and the graphics and how the reviews are out now. That
the controls are so much.
The controls are a lot better, but the game still needs work. It's not perfect, but it still needs work. But they're saying that now that the game's out and they see what they're dealing with, now they're looking back at what AEW came out with that's in development right now, and they're like, if it is going to continue to look like this, that's a win for WWE. But
so they're going back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Aha.
So I mean, PS7 might be out by the time that game comes out.
For real.
Fellas, what you guys think down there?
So we're just going to skip 6. So just say fuck that nonsense, right? All right. Damn, the video game part. I mean, I was kind of be like, well, I think now they'll just have to just wait till after 2K22 been out for like several months and shit to try to make their little shit like that. But
I think that's the best.
They're probably gonna go back to square one. Well, not really square one,
that's
but
a lot
you
of
got to
money
just go
to
back
lose out
and
on.
add some parts out. Then you have to like reboot everything to fuck back up. But it's gonna take time. But I don't see it within like 2 years.
Well,
I see that maybe sometime by next year.
This is what they came out with. They said that the game is going to feature a story mode, and that it is it's one that has been created by a combination of wrestlers from AEW's roster and the members of the Ukes team, who helped create the story modes for SmackDown versus Raw games. It's saying that also noted that while Ukes will be developing, the game's publisher still hasn't been announced.
Oh wow.
So,
and that more details about the game will be unveiled once it actually has a publisher.
So basically, AEW's game will be like freaking Dr. Dre's album. What comes out like 20 years.
They're still waiting for Detox.
I mean, that's some shade, bro. Like, I mean,
some GTA 6 6-track EP before we got Detox. Like the fuck?
I can't wait till GTA 6 come out though, man. Yo, and
then another
the world fucking map, bro. Everyone's gonna be
another PS7 game.
No, GTA 6 will probably be like a PS10 game.
By the time
because look, PS6 and 7. No. PS6 and 7 are gonna revamp fucking GTA 5 just like they've done since fucking PS3.
We're all gonna buy it.
And we're all gonna. I mean, it was free for me to do the online thing for my 5, so I did it. Fuck it.
So let me ask you guys a real question. So, are you guys digging the diversity in AEW? I mean, do you think that Big Swole had a lot to do with the diverse, champions that's currently right now on AEW?
I would like to think she had a little bit to do with it.
A little bit, but not
I would
all
like
of it.
to think that like she dipped out for like a greater good. I honestly think it's just Tony Khan trying to just do what Tony does, and he's paying close attention to the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Fan base is telling them they want more diversity. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why we're mainly getting it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she should have stayed quiet?
No. I am a fan of you speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? She had a platform to do that. And she did it. Just like, I'm gonna take this back to fucking Kaepernick days, and this is all off topic, but he was on a platform to do what he thought was right and what a lot of people think is right, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of the people that have a platform that behind the scenes will talk all that shit, but when it comes time to do it, it's like, oh no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm a play the right path.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take on it. It might have cost her career, maybe. I hope not. I hope to see her somewhere else, but in her eyes, she did the best thing possible, and I fucks with that.
Blackheart, what you think?
So, are you saying that she made a sacrifice, and this is what we get as a result, as an aftermath?
I didn't quite say that. I said I would like to think that's what we're seeing. But at the end of the day, I respect her for saying what she said and doing what she did. She stood up for what she believed in. She stood up. She spoke out for what she believes in, and that I fucks with. I would like to think though that maybe Tony did take a little bit of what she said and used it, but at the end of the day, I think Tony is Tony, and Tony listens to the fans only. And right now, the fans want diversity in their company, and I think that's why we're getting it in AEW right now.
Okay. Dukes, you can take it from there.
You know what? I like that though. At least I like what Tony Khan's doing. Just because, even though that, here's the reason why I say that. Just because most companies, we have diversity, and especially in wrestlers, half of them are not. Half of them are a little bit more to the African American side or Latinos, whatever your race is. It's always good to see a manager, a CEO who will take in charge and make sure that everything's great, everything's good, to the point where they'll try. I'm not saying will, but try to make sure that they'll put wrestlers out there on the mainstream. Like who really would think Scorpio Sky will actually win a TNT title?
Yeah, Scorpio Sky is getting a major push. He's getting a major push, though.
I didn't see that. I thought they were going to keep that title on Sammy for a while, so that there was a shock.
But like I said, who really would think of Scorpio Sky? Nobody here would probably be like,
Scorpio Sky.
We all would have been saying it was long. That we all would have been saying it's been long overdue, and yes, it has.
Yeah,
it has. But I'm saying, like, nobody really would thought of him having a belt so up cleanly. Just
say clean, dude. Jesus Christ,
man, I've got nice right now, so chill.
It's not my fucking fault, motherfucker, that you can't hold your liquor.
If you know I'm drinking right now, you'll probably feel the same way.
It's still weak as shit. If it ain't no Casamigos, then you ain't nothing.
Oh my goodness.
If you want to know,
I mean, if it ain't no lead either, then ain't nothing to even talk about.
All right, you really want to know what? All right, hold on. But
also tears.
Also real seriousness is real love. And I like what Tony Khan's doing. It's better than what Vince McMahon's doing.
Okay.
And here's the reason why I say that, just because he won't push as many African American wrestlers out front. It's very rare he'll do that.
Yeah,
that's true. Do you think that this is just basically how the wrestling industry works, or is this just like they got like tons of talent? Because I think the main issue is that they got too much talent in that company right now.
They really do.
And
they keep signing, which is ridiculous.
Our point is the good old boys. The good old boys take over. The good old boys always have to win. If you're part of wrestling, and you understand, any wrestler will always know, like, if you're part of something, what he'll always will see. You gotta be white. You got to be that. You got to lead the company. You really won't see as much as a diversity leading the charge or leading a company as what any other mainstays will do. So it's very surprising if you'll probably see a change somewhere, but it's very rare.
That's only when the owner of a company is really a black person running their own promotion, and you will probably get that. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, you're not gonna get that from Tony Khan, and you're not gonna get that from Vince McMahon. That's just words from Blackheart here.
That is
They got some truth behind it.
Yes, very much so. Very much so, because, you know, I always keep trying to push the black narrative, you know, to our fan base, and we keep letting them know that we're not going to see a legit black world champion because the CEO is not black.
But
So
more
you
importantly, Chris, you're not going to see a Black World Champion becoming another higher entity than its own promotion itself and done what The Rock has done, done what Stone Cold Steve Austin has done, even done what John Cena has done. You're never going to find another one of those. And they're not going to try to attempt to build one.
Right. So is that just being racist, or is it more so that's the mindset that the wrestling industry have? Because I feel that if they try to push a black wrestler, whether it's in AEW or WWE, they feel some type of way. That's why
it's a mindset, because if that's really the case, we would never have the Black World Heavyweight Champions that we had from previous decades before that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Without those, you can't say that professional wrestling is racist, because it really is. Because it really isn't. It's just they don't want that agenda. They don't want change. Too happy. They like things just the way they are.
The good old boys.
The way that it's been doing from ancient times. Ain't no changing it. So whatever they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why didn't Jerry Jones decide to, okay, certain people I want to keep, but certain ethnicity people I want to shift over there? Why? How come how come there's not barely any black head coaches in any sport?
Mm-hmm.
Or why there ain't no black owners of any sport organizations?
Whoa, talk about. You can't really say black coaches in any sport, because there's more black coaches in
black
basketball.
owners, black GMs, dudes. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm gonna say there's more
Name
black coaches.
one black owner in the NFL.
Jay-Z.
No.
Besides, who? No, go ahead, Chris. Who would you say?
Jay-Z. I think that's the only one that I know of.
He's not 100% owner of anything.
No.
What was he? 50%, 25%? I mean, like, what is he?
That's only 10%. That's not only anything.
That's it.
You were just technically a partner on that team. That's it. You get some say, but your say is only 33%. Everyone else that has a higher percentage than you, they can outrule you. You can voice your opinion, but okay, it's like we can hear you, but we're not gonna actually really hear you out and shit like that. So we got our little backup point over here. That's what the NFL owners do.
So Reese asked, he said, how about non-black fans accepting a black world champion?
Bitter pill to swallow. It's a bitter pill to swallow, because I don't think people are accustomed to that. Because a
lot of people don't like change.
Yeah,
exactly. Abby, exactly what I said before. People don't want to change. People like things just the way that they are.
But it all depends on who it is, though.
Who is it, Dukes? Besides us black delegations.
I'm saying it all depends on who the wrestler is. That's what I'm trying to say. You may never know, because there'll be some black wrestlers that be back there that can probably lead a charge.
Dude. So I'll give you a prime example, right? R-Truth. He was one of NWA World Heavyweight Champion in TNA. When he got to WWE, what the fuck happened?
Nappy. Didn't I say that same shit?
So you can't change this one either. And he's still chasing after a 24/7 fucking title. That means nothing.
I'm glad you brought up R-Truth, because I got a question. Now, me personally, I think it's a little bullshit that we haven't had more diversity in WWE, right? But do you think it's because of situations like R-Truth? Because let's be real, R-Truth could have easily said, look, you know what? I'm not fucking with this. I'm not gonna do it. And he could have got fired. He could have left. He could have not re-signed. So do you think it's stuff like that basically makes Vince go, oh, well, okay, I got him doing this, so why should I make you champion when I got him doing this? Why can't you do what he do?
Yeah, because look at how they treated the New Day at the very beginning.
That's what I'm saying.
They did the same entity, but then the crowd did not want it to have to be stagnant, and they see potential in these guys. So how you think Kofi had to push? Big E had to push. The only one that hasn't gotten it yet is Xavier Woods, even though he won the King of the Ring. But look what happened to that. And still. So I'm sorry, man. I mean, listen, I don't want to say the R word, but at a certain extent, until when I see black owners running a wrestling promotion, shout out to Master P and at House of Glory Wrestling too, because he's doing a great job over there in New York. But you can say yeah. Yeah, House of Glory, yeah, that's his shit.
No, I'm talking about Booker T.
But that's more of an indie thing, as well as Master P. But Master P is a bigger name. He's an outside entity though. But Booker T, gotta give credit to Booker T as well. But those only two. But everyone else, unless you add like a higher caliber and got money in the finance to back it up and shit like that, like Tony Khan did, good luck with that. You're never gonna see that.
So what about going back to diversity? Thunder Rosa won the AEW Women's Championship in that brutal steel cage. I mean, are we talking about, is this match of the year candidate?
No.
It was a good match, but
listen, their lights out match the year prior was a bona fide classic. This one tried to replicate that, and then you just put it in a steel cage, and it was very predictable the fact that Thunder was actually going to win that one anyway, because you got it in her backyard, you got this fancy interest for her and shit like that. You already basically gave it away.
Yeah.
And so it felt flat to me, like, okay, now it's just how is she gonna win?
It's all about capability. Once everybody start realizing how they're gonna win, like who's gonna win, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. So what about the Ring of Honor Supercar? Since this is part of AEW. Did you guys see the Supercar yet?
I haven't got a chance to watch it, bro. But I'm
no. It hasn't came on yet. I think it comes on.
I'm definitely looking forward to the tag team titles match between the Briscoes and FTR.
Yeah,
I think Jonathan Grayson was defending the title against Bandito. I'm thinking that's still happening, right? Then I need to see who the fuck's gonna be their last man standing. And God damn it, there was one of the matches I wanted to see, but I just forgot off the tip of my head. But those two matches, I was like, those matches I need to watch. But then New Japan just made the announcement of John Moxley taking on Will Ospreay in Chicago. Oh shit! I was like,
my backyard.
Woo-hoo! I was like, yo, I can't wait for that one because I want to watch that in a big screen TV.
Yes. Chris Harrison said that Bret Hart's going to be debuting with FTR, or did he already?
No, he didn't.
No,
it's speculation, but can we see it happening?
He'll fake.
I can see it.
It's not a fake.
Do they need?
It sounds good on paper, but when you get it in front of the camera, it's not gonna feel like what you would. I mean, it's not gonna feel like what you're thinking.
They don't need it.
You're gonna be misled.
They don't need it, but you can.
So unless they're gonna be dressing up in pink and black and doing some Hard Nation type shit, no, I don't want it.
No, not pink and black. No.
Hey, listen, man, Bret Hart at least do something.
I can't see it, but y'all know just as well as I do.
Colors. I forgot.
WWE and AEW, they go back and forth with shit like this. So if WWE has Cody Rhodes debut or return or somebody, then they're gonna come out with something like that. Like they go tit for tat, if y'all notice. So to me, it doesn't make sense. Bret Hart with FTR, but I can see it depending on what WWE does on their end.
Like I said,
you agree with that?
I mean, it sounds good on paper, but when I want to see it in front of the camera, I'm gonna be misled.
I'm sorry to say, I love tag teams, but just the comparison to Bret Hart and FTR.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Nah, I can see Arn Anderson and FTR. Yeah, Tony Blanchard with FTR before they broke up. Yeah, because FTR are modern day brainbusters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they are. Who's better to bring them out than a tag team type of OG tag team wrestlers?
And Arn Anderson ain't doing nothing right now.
So might as well break Arn Anderson in. Might as well use him. I'm gonna take that charge. Shit.
All right, I'll give him
I hear you.
a recharge.
So, do any of y'all watch AEW Rampage? I honestly, stopped watching it.
I just released a video about that earlier this afternoon. Go check it out on the YouTube channel. I watched it earlier today. I didn't watch it after the tournament was on. So we was already doing the show last night while it was debuting and shit like that. And I didn't want to have to spoil all that, so we waited. Dudes, why the hell are you even smiling?
Statlander.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh, so see,
ass hanging out and shit. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, they dressed up in all black, looking Debo'd out and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna
so Statlander, is she abandoning the alien gimmick? I mean,
yes,
it's the metamorphosis of it. Yes,
she needs to.
Okay, start fucking talking, and get that fucking edge. That's what she needs right now. She's incredible in the fucking ring. Give her credit for that. But the gimmick just didn't add up to it. So I'm all right, then it's cool.
The gimmick, the gimmick dumbed her in-ring workability to the viewers, I think, because
I definitely
agree with her in-ring work. Fucking phenomenal. But it was blinded with that trashy ass gimmick. So I'm
then we
glad
pitted
she's
with the
getting
best
away.
friends. I'm like, how did the alien become friends with humans? It's like ET phone home.
Well, yeah, I saw what they were doing there. You know, like we come in peace. You know, so. But yeah, trash.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
So, thank God that she's going through this metamorphosis. Thank God.
Yeah.
Daniel, I don't know about that. Rampage was better than Friday Night Sleep Aid. Yeah, I don't know about that, brother.
SmackDown. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I don't know about it. Definitely
Rampage.
Rampage was probably
the opening match.
Raw,
The opening match between Darby Allin and the Butcher was alright. The Layla Hirsch and Red Velvet match. It was okay. I wasn't looking forward to the main event because obviously Keith Lee versus Max Caster. Come on now, like you already know what this is going to be built up about. It's just
their main events are really weird.
Keep that going and shit, and you have to watch the ending for that. But
what are they doing with Keith Lee? I think he's really gonna be lost in the shuffle if they don't do something with him, because I'm really starting to see it more and more.
He ain't gonna be the only one.
Depending on what they're dealing with him,
there's gonna be a lot of people lost.
Sounds like they're trying to take over Rampage, and then now they're gonna start shifting over to Dynamite and becoming the new crop of people that's going to get more TV time as certain people go on vacations or contracts expires and shit like that. I think they're pre-planning all this right now.
Why don't they just shift them over to Ring of Honor though?
Or extend Rampage.
But they're too far gone for that though. They're too far in that stage in their career to even try to revert to go back. I mean, yes, that can help that can help the talent depth and roster, but I just don't see that happening though. I think Tony Khan is going to do something completely separate with Ring of Honor. Keep whoever that wants to stay and still on the contract, and bring in some outside guys to come in. Not having the AEW people to go over there and become part of that law. I think he wants two separate companies, two separate entities. So if his book in mind, Ring of Honor versus AEW, or later on down the line where it could be one of those disgruntled storylines where we're tired of being under you, shit like that, or underappreciated by Tony as an owner and shit like that. So we're gonna go to AEW, get on television, and start whooping their asses. I don't know.
It all depends on who might be signed that new Ring of Honor.
That's why I just said, dudes, whoever the fuck that you keep to sign and whoever the fuck that you bring in. Did you not hear what the fuck I just said?
Okay. All right. So everybody, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break for about 2 minutes, and then we'll be right back for segment 3, where we just talk about stories, rumors, and all that good shit, and then that'll lead into our final thoughts. So we'll be right back, y'all, and don't go anywhere. If I can find my shit. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. All right.
Max come out with the mic just like Road Dogg does and get the crowd hype, or he freestyle down there.
Mm-hmm.
And my man says too, like the claim is here, just like if Billy Gunn would say, "Suck it."
Wait. You gotta do it.
I'm not talking.
But see, here's the thing. It's like when you do this is like a vagina though. Like it's just, it's like
you gonna leave me hanging?
Yeah. No, no, I don't.
You're not scissoring me?
I don't like fish.
I don't like.
I'm thinking, I think I bet the scissor thing is
a fist bump, bro. There you go.
Right.
I just look at your ass.
I'll fist stick my fingers.
What? Fisting your fingers? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I don't know who gonna ejaculate first.
Yo,
Reese, what's wrong with your boy, Reese?
Which one?
Lord.
Reese,
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. There's a lot wrong with both of them.
The Acclaim.
They broke. They broke Chris. We have a bridge broken.
Wait a minute. Chris is broken.
He's broken.
That mean
he broke Chris.
I did.
Wrong broken. My bad.
Oh God.
I'm on a heart today.
Chris can't breathe.
Wonderful.
He can't breathe.
And we're back. That was an episode. I think this was like last week. No, I think that was like that was last episode. Yeah, we were acting so retarded on that one. All right, so let's go into segment 3. Let's pull it up. One moment. And pull that up real quick. All right. So what you guys think of the show so far?
Oh man, this is lit. This is fire.
You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's like okay, then
Yeah, you guys are
we found out that we had the same fucking birthday. It's like okay, then Aries game.
Right. Like I did not expect that. I'm like, wait a minute, that was March 25th. Like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
talking about hole.
So let me play this.
Over there with your imaginary hoes, Dukes.
Listen, I say no more holes. Me and the Godfather gonna do.
Not yet though, right? You say that shit for the outro. I get you.
Yeah, you already know. Me and the Godfather. You know what I'm saying? Godfather RVD.
Shut up.
I'm just gonna play the clip. We'll be right back.
Nowadays is attach your name to FTR if you want a match, you want a marquee matchup, and understand that, and I get that. You want one last run, whether your name are the Briscoe brothers or you're Sting and Darby or you're Booker T, you attach your name to FTR so you can have one last great match, and I understand that, and I get that. I don't blame you, but right now I'm on a vacation here. My Airbnb thing is I don't have to wait to Dallas. I'm already in Texas. I'm in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm enjoying some family time, but Booker, you called us out and you said if we were going to be around Dallas, then come take this ass whooping if Tony Khan would let us. The funny thing is I don't have to answer to anybody. Okay, that's you that answers to somebody. Your daddy Vince McMahon, you got to answer to him and get permission from him. I don't have to get permission from anybody. I run my life. Nobody else tells me what to do. I run my life. And here's the thing: is December 2019 TLC pay-per-view. I challenged you, me and my partner Cash. We challenged you and your brother to a match for Royal Rumble, and I saw the bitch in your eyes then. I saw the bitch in your eyes because you didn't say anything else and you didn't accept the challenge. You didn't go to Vince and politic to him. I can't politic to him because, you know, he ain't going to give me what I want because I'm a 5'10" North Carolinian. But if you, Hall of Famer Booker T, would have went to him and said, this is what I want, one last opportunity to prove that Harlem Heat is the greatest tag team of all time, you had that opportunity. You didn't go for it. So right now I'm telling you, Book, if you want it, if you want FTR, open arms. I don't have to answer to anybody. You answer. You're the corporate man, okay? I ain't corporate man. I'm the one that rocks the boat. You stand in a straight line. If you want FTR, if you want myself and Cash, if you want the absolute best tag team of all time walking this earth today, you and your brother, just get on the phone. Call Daddy Vince. See what he says then. Until then, stay off my mentions. Top guy, out.
He ain't telling no lies.
That was his best
only
non-WWE
He's lying.
promo
He's
ever.
flying. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Straight up.
I mean, shade and facts. Like I mean, this man said that.
He pulled
I
up
wrote
that Red Van from Boys in the Hood. Ricky!
Wow! Yeah.
Shot that motherfucker.
So here's the thing. Earlier, I tagged Stevie Ray in this video. Stevie immediately got back with me. And I said, what are your comments on this? He said, it's funny. And I said, you don't want to elaborate on this? He said, whatever. I'm like, so you just gonna like just dismiss this? Like this man didn't call you and your brother out? He didn't have a comment. And I'm like, I didn't
mean you did not say that.
I wanted to elaborate more. I wanted to, but I didn't want to overstep my boundaries or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even though me and Stevie talk, but at the same time, like, you know, I don't want to like have a on-spot interview. Yeah. I want to at least like, you know, say, hey, if he want me to come on his podcast and talk about this shit, that's cool. But at the same time, I know Stevie felt some type of way about like these motherfuckers like coming at you and your brother. But it also goes back to Booker T. Booker T is a house nigga at the end of the day. He talk a lot of fucking shit, but he doesn't back the shit up. That includes the culture. He want people to celebrate him on Black History Month, but the motherfucker is fucking, he's a house nigga. And like, I always keep telling people this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, the thing about it is, motherfucker came for you and your brother, and you have not even said shit. How the fuck you gonna sit up here talk about you gonna whip somebody's ass, but yeah, you need permission to go on the fucking field trip by Vince McMahon?
You need permission to go take a shit.
You need permission to spit.
Permission to speak. How about that?
Permission to
Can I say yes?
Like my nigga, what?
Can I say hi?
Permission to do anything.
I guarantee you, Vince text Booker, you better not respond to that.
I have respect for Harlem Heat, but if Booker T did go on his podcast talk about he gonna whoop somebody's ass, then you were a fool to think that FTR was not going to respond to that shit, because Dax, I would say he is very underrated when it comes to promos. That motherfucker will come for your fucking neck.
That's the thing, though. That wasn't a promo.
That was a shoot. Yeah, that was a shoot.
That was a shoot.
That was.
Like, you can tell from what a promo is compared from a promo to a shoot, bro. And one that could potentially be like a work shoot, if anything else. But if anything, FTR's probably just saying, "Yo, stop asking your daddy for advice. Come take this fight. Let's bring in some money. Let's work. You gotta go ask someone to get permission in order for you to do this. I thought you was your own man. I thought you're not under contract with them, unless you are."
He probably is since he's always on like those
something
panels
is
and
up.
shit.
So maybe something. That's the reason why, like you said, Nappy, Booker T probably got that text message from Vince. Do not reply.
Guarantee you got,
I guess.
because at first I didn't think he was signed with WWE, but he's been on a lot of panels lately. Like he's always on like
stress. It has everything to do with communication.
Before like a pay-per-view, a little bit after the pay-per-view. So I'm like, he's got to be signed. He's got to be signed.
We'll just change it to Jackson.
Yeah. But Stevie
he
Ray,
definitely,
he's trying to duck and dodge and do the same thing too. I think he knew about that as well.
I don't
text him like, yo, bro, don't even let out
I
too
don't
much.
think
But
Stevie
just let him know
is
this.
trying to duck and hide. I think Stevie's just in the place of his life where it's like, if you notice, there's two type of wrestlers that retire. There's a professional wrestler that retires and he still has that itch, always wants to go back. Look at Taker, right? Well, he didn't really officially retire, but you know what I mean. Like, they should be done with wrestling, but they're not. Goldberg, Taker, finally, you know. And then you got those people that they put up their boots and they're done. Look at Austin. Look at Shawn Michaels. Look at Stevie Ray. I think Stevie Ray is one of those people, one of those professional wrestlers that is like, I'm done. I'm gonna stay done. But I felt like Stevie didn't want to elaborate anymore with Chris because in Stevie's eyes, it's like it's laughable. Me personally, and this is just one man's opinion out of billions of people in the world. FTR can't fuck with Harlem Heat in Harlem Heat's prime. If you give me Harlem Heat from WCW, Stevie Ray, and the Booker T that I grew up liking and idolizing in WCW, I really don't think FTR can fuck with him. But now, of course, FTR can fuck with him because they got a little bit older. They got a little, more kinks in their body. So I'm looking at FTR like, okay, you're talking your shit. And look,
but here's the thing: it wasn't FTR.
And that's why and that's why I was about to say Booker T deserved everything that Dax gave him in that I don't even want to call it a promo because to me that was real. Booker deserved that because Booker needs to know when the fuck to shut up. And I'm sorry, but I got mad respect for his brother. So I don't want to come off disrespecting Booker, but he needs to know when to fucking shut up and stay in his place because he says a lot of off the wall fucking shit. And I think he says it because of the WWE force shield that protects him. You say that shit without WWE attached to your name, I don't think you'll be saying a lot of that shit any more often. But that's my take on that. But,
and I totally agree with that. It's just my whole thing is like, I talked to Stevie Ray on several occasions, and I know what type of man he is. Like he don't take no shit from nobody. Thing is that I don't like how Booker T talks shit on his podcast, and he know he's not going to back it up. There are followers there are people that follow him and follow Stevie Ray. I didn't want to be one of them fans where I have to like go to Stevie like I did today and like, dude, like, FTR, like, coming for y'all, Did you know anything about this? He didn't know shit about this because he really don't follow social media like that. So that's why he was like, he uses me as a source. So like, if anything is going down, I could like contact him, let him know what's going on or whatever. But Booker T doesn't really care because like, my nigga just said that he got this force shield, this WWE force shield that people are going to protect him. And the thing about it is that's the thing with social media. You got to be very careful what you say because you don't know if you're gonna run into these people in real life.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like just because I'm in Milwaukee and you in Texas, I might come down to Texas. I might come down to Texas and visit one of my friends and might see you at the grocery store.
He's from Texas too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might come and see you at the grocery store and I'm like saying, nigga, what's up? I mean, you were talking shit on social media. I mean, like, what's good?
Man,
Like,
all them rap
beat your
distance
ass
from
with
back
this
in the day.
gallon of milk.
I mean, like, for real. Like, shit.
Hey, I'm gonna beat
fall
your
on
ass
like
with this loaf of bread right quick, motherfucker.
Like I see
Yeah.
you in that
Come get these
supermarket next
sandwiches.
time.
So
Come
me
get
and
these
you, we about to have a
sandwiches.
Stone Cold Booker T type of incident in the grocery store where I'm
No,
gonna
you're
kick you with I'm gonna hit you with a couple eggs, and then when it comes to checkout, I'm gonna put you,
Try to make myself a pizza.
jackass on aisle 4.
What?
Man, so
Right check on jackass.
So there is another video I want to show you guys dealing with fans. Check this
I
out.
would never do this, but you guys are pissing me off saying that the thumbtacks we use are like gimmicked or fake or whatever. This is where the tacks go in the skin, and this is what happens when they slide around and slip out and slip back in. So kindly fuck off.
God, Britt Baker is so fucking hot.
That's the price.
So why are fans so damn ignorant? Like,
because
they had Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like because fans really think it's just not, it's still fake. So when they start seeing like, oh, thumbtacks on the floor, people get body slammed, choke slammed, power bombed. Oh, it's not real. That shit is real. If y'all take a look at what Mick Foley has gone through over the years,
Fuck that. I got one.
Terry
I'm
Funk
not
got
about to
gone
say I
through
got
the
one
years.
better. I get pissed off when people want to sit there and call my sport fake. And I said it that way because this is my sport. I spend a lot of my fucking money into this fucking sport that I love to watch, that I love to interact with. And when a motherfucker sits there and wants to try to say that this shit is fake, I tell them, go talk to Owen Hart's family and let them know that this shit is fake. It legitly pisses me off when motherfuckers say that this shit is fake. Britt Baker, I condemned her. I think it was cool that she did what she did, but I feel like she should have just let that shit all right, you know what? Fuck them. Let them talk. You legitly got the battle wounds to prove that this shit ain't fake. You got the scars to show them that this shit ain't fake. You got the fan base behind you to let stupid motherfuckers like that know that, look, bro, this isn't like you barking up the wrong tree. And this is what pisses me off with a lot of these keyboard warriors. They think that they have a fucking platform that they can talk on, but just like Chris said, you talking all this nonsense in fucking I don't know, in fucking South Carolina. Some motherfuckers that take this shit serious, they might want to take a trip to South Carolina. They might want to look at the video blogs that you do calling this shit fake or thinking you know this business. You know what I'm saying? And they might look at these landmarks in that video and they might come fucking find you, and then what? It's gonna be a completely different story then. That's why I laugh at motherfuckers that have no life, that will sit on social media and just talk mad shit.
You ain't gonna pop up at their front door to do anything, and then low key you be like, "Oh, really?"
Like, my dude, stay in your mother's basement. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing nothing with your life.
And more likely not, it's them fans that wouldn't be like, "Yo, I wish that was me. That could have been me." Shit like that, or the over 600-pound that really doesn't know anything else and just be on the laptop all day, every fucking day. That's who they are.
But nah, it like legit pisses me off. But you know what? You know, it's cool she did that. If I was her, I would have just, man, fuck them. But I see why she did it though. I see why.
Yeah, I see why too. But also, I was telling the same people the same thing too. I'm like, yeah, tell that to X's family. Tell that to that person who got dropped on his neck just the other week, Big E. And now,
matter of fact, they're just.
And then you want to tell me that that's just fake? Come
His
on now, bro. And then, I just said Big E too. I'm like, yeah, tell that to Big E and watch what the fuck he say. I open brain, he will snap your fucking neck.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Like that man's career changed literally in 2 fucking seconds.
One move. Draws. And one fucking move. Draws too.
Draws.
Yes.
Bruh.
Another example.
Yep.
Draws. Yeah, he had a perfect career too before the power job incident.
Shit,
I think if I'm not mistaken, it was a power bomb.
Even
power job.
Spine buster.
Broke his leg in the fucking ring. Even Mick Foley had lost an ear in the match in Germany.
Man, he lost a tooth too. In that Hell in a Cell, man, that bitch went through his nose.
And he lost his mind a long time ago.
Facts.
Chris Brown
All them chair shots he took.
I was not trying to be funny. Yeah, thanks to The Rock, like he gave him a couple.
Yo, I still can't watch that match without cringing.
I don't know what was on Rock's mind for doing that shit. Like,
Entertainment.
Not only that, it was Foley.
It was Foley's idea.
Foley tells them boys. The reason why people will always talk about a Foley match and the way that Foley made it look, Foley told them in the ring, beat my fucking ass. Like, Foley took and can take a lot of pain.
Even Vader's eye popped out and then he had to hold it back in. Yes, another example. There's too many examples that this shit is real out here, folks. Pick one.
Just don't make that example. Shit, goddamn.
Just don't make that example.
Just don't make that one. You know, I just ate. No, I ate like 2 hours ago.
Listen, Psycho Sid even tried to jump off the mid rope and then he leaned around and broke his leg.
Oh god, dude.
Y'all better remember that shit too.
Oh, that bitch was just flopping around like boom.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is not funny, but these motherfuckers are trash. I can keep going with George.
That motherfucker went up there, whap, lift up in that bitch just.
That shit flop.
Oh, limp.
Shit, even recently, Ray Phoenix with his fucking arm. Another example.
That bitch
See,
that bitch
ladies and
was
gentlemen,
nasty.
stop disrespecting our fucking sport. The sport that we love, that we actually accept and respect.
You know what's crazy? I saw an interview with Baby. What the boy? My mind is all over the place right now. Brian. Wow. The brain. Bobby Heenan. Dude, I couldn't get his name out for the life of me. And in the interview, he said, "You know what's crazy? We never called our sport real. It was motherfuckers around thinking they know what's going on that calls it and called it fake." So I literally seen that it was like a 10 second snippet that I saw on Facebook, and like I just let it play a couple of times, and I'm just like, damn, dude, that's true. These wrestlers, you know what I'm saying, these professional wrestlers don't come on here calling this shit real, but there's a lot of people that's quick to call it fake.
Yes.
And that's the whole definition of a mark.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't even.
That's how
the
whole mark term was born too, because they used to be looking at the customer's wallet to see if they were trying to come in and try to place a bet, and then they will mark them. Hence why they call it mark, because they're thinking that they were smart, and then they really go back and say, "Yo, here's what we need to do."
Yo, Corey, not only did he get his nose broken, but that motherfucker popped it back in place during that match too.
Disgusting.
Yeah, seen a
Bret
real
Hart,
one.
Bret Hart dislocated a fucking finger in the match against Ric Flair when he won his first title.
Yep.
And then he even said it in an interview too. He said he had to pop his finger back in as well.
Do you really have to?
Man, like,
you really have to make the noise, my nigga. Like,
I mean,
you really have to do that. You know, that's some that's some fatality shit, man. Like, for real. What else? Anything else happened? Wrestling related. Ronald, I should have had my notes, but I'm just doing this as a freestyle, so just kind of jumping around. Like, I'm trying to figure out what else.
Oh yeah, Cesaro did lose his 2 front teeth.
Oscar too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oscar
turnbuckle.
Yeah, she lost her pussy list.
People can't be disrespecting our sport, man. There's too many injuries that took away parts of life, parts of your body, and parts of your time.
Shit, because of our sport being fake, we lost 10 years of Edge, and when we just got him back, because our shit's still fake.
Bryan, 4 years to Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, and then I'm gonna hand it over to him over here because he's been very quiet.
He been quiet, bro.
Yeah, he been quiet.
I'm just listening to y'all talk.
Your cat get your cat drowned or something?
Yeah, him too. Yeah, he been active, but maybe he's still getting over that vodka.
Dukes put down the lotion.
Kid need a hug, I think.
Wow. Just
calm down.
Just if you are doing that, villain, just remember to aim. That's it.
Oh my god.
I don't aim. I shoot.
He said,
He's probably thinking about Jay Carter. Or even better, Tasha Steelz. Come on now. I'm probably hearing that.
Tony Storm got an OF now. So I mean,
$20,000 already.
$20,000.
That's how much she made.
She just started yesterday.
I mean, people are moist anyway. They're willing to pay that cash.
$19 a month, apparently.
Just to see some ass. Whether you pay $200 try to get stuff like that.
You can play that on. No, dude, you can get that for free on Pornhub. Like,
I haven't seen a girl on Pornhub with an ass like Tony Storm. I'm sorry.
But you haven't researched, so.
Oh, I have. Trust me, I have.
No, you haven't.
Check his search history.
He's
not looking in the right spots.
I'll show you my search history.
And your subscription and the lotion and tissues.
Oh yeah, no, I'm subscribed to Tony because I'm just waiting. I'm waiting because she hasn't posted nothing yet that's worth like shit.
Again, you on standby?
I know it's coming. I'm on standby.
Standby. Damn, dude.
Wow.
I'm on standby.
Are you that thirsty?
Right. I'm telling you, that man's on that luncheon pad.
Dude's like manifesting on his. He's manifesting on many other subscribers.
As of right now. As of right now, that's the only one she showed you so far. That's it.
Wow, Nappy.
That's it. As of right now.
How much you paying a month?
$20. You pay $20 a month for that?
Just for 1 month. I'm giving her 1 month. That's it.
Let's move on. I'm tired.
Wait, time out. So, Dukes, how much you charging over there then?
I ain't charging shit. Because
you doing this shit for the hell of it?
I'd rather see Jordan Grace.
Right, I'd rather see Jordan Grace. Thank you.
She gave that happy birthday whipped cream pie shit. No, hell no.
Too much muscle for me.
That's not too much muscle. Listen. Who fucking that again? Grissom?
Yeah. Jordan Grissom.
Hey, I met her in person and had pictures with her, and she is.
Oh, see? Dukes, I knew it. He's paying for some subscriptions over there too. How much you paying?
God.
How much you paying?
$3.99.
How much?
$3.99.
Oh, you paying for some prostitute pussy then?
Did you say $3.99 or $3.99?
$3.99.
Wait, 3 or 3?
That's a peacock shit. That's
shit.
Some free 99.
No, because
oh my god! Oh my god!
All right,
I'm gonna have a heart attack on the floor.
Everybody want to know what one of the ladies that I like in wrestling is in NXT. Kaden Carter.
What about
Okay.
Nikita?
Yo,
He just went a few weeks ago.
Nah.
He went on a
Nikita
tirade
chick.
about this shit. So you, yeah.
That
No.
Lion chick, boy.
Kaden Carter's one of them. The other one's
How many others?
Sarah Lee.
So you pay for 2 subscriptions?
No, I ain't paying for shit.
Free 99.
Free 99.
Free 99.
So you tell me you doing this on the air stick or the fire stick?
Nope. What I do is as Google, boom, look, cause they got.
That's
So they
true.
take pictures, look at them like, okay, and that's it.
Bullshit. Bullshit. This is a
Screenshots
book right
of
here,
this
bro.
man.
He
There's
just
no
don't
way
want-
that you're gonna be able to do that through just going to Google and shit and typing in a fucking search engine.
Yes.
He just don't want to tell us.
It
the
is.
secrets.
No,
That's it.
no.
Bro, you just
no,
don't want to say the
no.
full amount that you're paying per month.
No,
He said
in
no.
Duke's, in
okay,
Duke's,
Dappy said
in
20.
Duke's
You
offense,
said what? $4?
nah.
This
in
gotta be
Duke-
more to this shit.
In Duke's
Ah.
defense, though, he is right. Google is like the way. Like, yeah.
Like I said, check his search engine. No shame in his game. He ain't
Anywho.
deleting shit.
Yes, and you know he always got this shit on save, and then he got it in
All
the
on him.
file.
It's
You
all
know,
on
I
him.
Got that
can't
little-
wait to the next episode. I won't fucking post you.
He's got his shit on.
Free
picture
nine,
Rolodex.
free 99 my ass, nigga.
No, that's no.
Man,
He's
Dukes,
paying for
bruh.
something.
Dukes.
Yeah,
Show
you
your
are-
way,
you
bro.
are-
Show your boy the way.
I'm
Show
telling
your
you,
boy the way.
99.
See,
Google.
I have a girl
Yeah.
that I can tend to, so I'm straight on my end.
Oh.
So, right.
So the next item is Scott Hall. So I don't want to make this like really, really sad, but there was some news that came out about Scott Hall. I think Kid James, we were talking about that today, wasn't we? I don't know if this was today or yesterday. I'm not sure, but if you guys did see it, I'll bring it up right now. So apparently, leading up to Scott Hall's death, there was one incident. I think this was during the pandemic. He had, I think he had broke a hip, and
It wasn't.
he was laying.
It was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't during the pandemic. They as much as the pandemic causing him to kind of relapse. But yeah, no. What Chris was saying, Chris, he had to get a hip replacement recently.
Mhm.
And then nobody knew the hospital kind of let him go too soon. Because he had a couple blood clots that caused the heart attacks. And Dallas, Diamond Dallas Page, they call him Dally. Dally was the one that
like he's his best friend.
that found him, and brought him to the hospital. That put him on life support. I want to touch on that real quick. I think Dave Metzler, he in my eyes is already a piece of shit.
Wow.
But this solidified him being a piece of shit in my eyes, because you didn't wait 2 months, you didn't wait 6 months, 8 months, a year. You legit posted this shit days after this man passed, to let his family know, his friends know. Like, to me, that's a piece of shit. Like, you.
Wait, he knew. So you saying he knew about this shit?
Like he
he
knew
didn't
about
know.
it,
Dave-
and then he
Dave
didn't
put it out.
announce it and made a comment about it until after his death.
Yeah,
What?
Dave put it out.
Trying to
because-
stain his
you know
reputation as the man
Dave
is
is
laying
all
dead.
about having to be the
Hasn't
first
even been-
person to.
The man hasn't even been buried yet, and yet you already stating his name.
And
That
you're
says a lot right
fucking-
there.
Yeah,
That's
like,
disgusting, dude.
so. Yeah, when I saw that shit in the group chat, again, it just solidified how big of a piece of shit you truly fucking are. You don't care about nobody. You
and
just
Nappy,
care about your shit.
Nappy Dukes, wasn't either you or Cyber the one that shared it in our group chat too about that?
I think it was me.
Yeah,
inside
Cyber said, yeah. Cyber said the same article to us too, and I didn't want to read it, but
Yeah.
I had a funny feeling like, yo, this guy be either Brian Alvarez or Dave Meltzer type shit, and
Nah, it was
it's
Dave.
already gonna be like something you
Because if
don't
I'm not
want to hear
mistaken,
because you're
isn't
just
the
still
Observer
grieving over the
report
man's death
Dave?
and shit, but now you
Yes.
only want to do this.
Yeah. So it was Dave. And you know, like
Uncle,
I said,
Uncle
like,
Dave.
nah, fuck him. Fuck him.
I don't recognize
Uncle
him
Mike.
as no goddamn Uncle Dave. I don't know who in the fuck came up with that shit anyway. Like
That was
you
like
know,
the biggest piece of shit move ever.
Like I don't.
I mean, are you really surprised by that though?
I'm not. But I'm not. I
But
don't
there's
know
gotta
why.
be a line, dude. There's gotta be like you gotta have some kind
it's
of
just a
fucking
matter
morals.
of timing and respect, though, man. Like,
Facts.
you should have said this sometime last year, and maybe that could have filled in some of the blanks of what the hell that we're looking at the whole situation right now.
Well,
Don't
not only-
do it 3 days after the
Ooh,
man is on
well-
the fucking slab being cut open.
Nah, like not
Come
only
on,
that,
man.
but like you posted shit in the time of his family and friends grieving a loss of a person. Look, to us, he's the biggest fucking celebrity in our eyes, right? But to them, he's a father, he's an uncle, a brother, a husband, a sister, a cousin. Like he's a
Not
person.
sister.
Yeah, no, I'm all over. Because like it
Sibling.
pisses me off that like he legit did it in the time of their mourning, in the time that they need to be taken to come together as a family and fucking remember the life that this man had.
And why aren't they
them,
canceling Dave
not
Meltzer then?
not as Scott Hall the bad guy, but Scott Hall the fucking human being. You know what I'm saying? And he chooses to wait and do it now. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. I hope this gets back to you. You're fucking garbage. You're trash. And I hope you're enjoying your life, the lavish life that you have because of the bullshit you fucking put out. I hope all that comes back to you and bites you in the fucking ass. So
Totally agree. Like I don't get some of these podcasters. Like I don't get why they do some of the half the shit that they do, like on their platforms. Like I just don't
fucking
understand
clout.
I mean, I would not do that shit just to make my podcast
Just do because they gotta maintain something. That's the same thing that not to get off topic, but that's the same thing like DJ Flat, right? Before that whole thing was a whole different concept. Before now, you started talking about the criminal underworld of different rappers and artists and shit like that, and getting some of their stories and getting them incriminated, right? Same thing, but just flip it in reverse and here the fuck that we are with this.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly. So everybody, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to final thoughts where we just chop it up, whatever.
Fuck Dave Meltzer, you ain't shit, bitch.
Mic drop.
Then
mic drop, right? Everyone, this has been a really great podcast. It has been awesome kicking it with you guys. You guys are really, really awesome. Now, usually we're not that, brutal on here, but we just, I don't know, tonight it's just been crazy. But you guys have a great podcast. I have been watching.
Absolutely.
So keep up the great work. You know what I'm saying? If you need anything from us, we will help you as much as we can. So everybody, remember to share this podcast and remember to follow us, #HEELS4LYFE Wrestling Podcast, anywhere, any streaming sites. And that also goes for Off the Top Rope Podcast. Follow them on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, any streaming sites available. But yeah, we are 3 weeks away from Wrestlemania 38. I know that a lot of us don't like the WWE, but it's wrestling. Wrestling is wrestling. I know I come on here week in and week out, and I'm very critical of the product because I want the WWE to be better. This is not a AEW versus WWE event. This is something that just needs to be addressed. And I just really wish that they would answer some of my questions, some of my concerns. But that never happened. So, hey, whatever. But that's not going to stop me from coming on here and saying what I got to say. Shit, goddamn it. So, and I'm enjoying my 39th birthday. Hopefully it gets here and I'm still alive.
His 39th birthday and my 32nd birthday.
So
March 25th.
Yeah,
we lit for it. So, not to try to cut you off or anything like that. We have a GoFundMe page available to try to help us get to New York City for Black WrestleFest Juneteenth weekend, June 18th through the 19th. We're trying to get out there. It's the link is everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. Anything that people can donate, greatly appreciated to try to get to our goal, to try to get our asses out there. And
what's your goal?
Our goal, $4,250. That's our goal.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's our goal.
Where you guys are at right now?
We are located in Boston, Massachusetts, but a few of our members is located in Chicago, Texas, Florida, and Connecticut.
Oh shit! Okay,
cool.
Connecticut.
Cool.
And can't forget about Rachel too. So Atlanta as well.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So our headquarters is in Boston, Massachusetts, but we everywhere.
Cool. Kid, you've been quiet this whole entire evening. This is your time to talk.
Just looking forward to see what happens in the next 2 weeks, and we'll talk more shit about how bad WrestleMania is going to be.
Damn, that's fucked up. Mr. E. Dukes, what you got to say?
Oh boy, this the famous outro, y'all. So brace up for this.
He's already tore up right now.
No, I'm not gonna do that because this ain't all possible tonight. I can't play the clip for your ass tonight.
You know what? I have to do it for y'all because y'all really don't know what I be saying, but this is how I go down. Fuck you, WWE. You ain't shit, bitch. For everything that they fucking have done for the whole WrestleMania. Look, fuck you for bringing Sharmell to this whole Hall of Fame shit. I don't know why you put it to Hall of Fame.
Ooh,
she did shit. Yeah,
I forgot all about her.
Yeah,
I did that intentionally.
See, that's good. Look, you forgot her. We all forgot about her.
I forgot about her on purpose. I really did. Like for real.
Yo, then on top of that, fuck you WWE for bringing Johnny Knoxville, Logan Paul. Who else in this? Who else as a celebrity that's
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Well, no. Let's take Bad Bunny out of this.
Yeah, he actually trained and he did.
He did good.
He's a rapper celebrity that wanted to wrestle in a match.
He did good though.
He's not a rapper. He's
but still, there's no point in him being there. Come on.
We come on WrestleMania this year. He did good. He did good last year.
He did hella good.
Let's leave that alone. Bad Bunny, he earned respect.
Ronda Rousey.
He earned a lot of respect.
Ronda Rousey needs to go back to the gutter where she came from. Like for real.
Come on.
All right.
I'm so serious.
She's not that
like
bad.
I mean, like she can't.
I mean, she's that bad. Come on, Chris.
No, wrestling, she's fine. But on the promo, she's still trash.
We already know we're not going to get that from her. Let's just say that.
Well, look how long it took Roman Reigns to get good at his
there's
promos.
A lot of
but we're not talking about Roman Reigns. We're talking about
the trash promos.
We're talking about the celebrity portion.
Eddie Guerrero is one of my favorite wrestlers, but he wasn't a strong promo. But he was a hell of a fucking talent.
That's because he kept serving coffee. That's why.
I don't know what promos you're talking about that were bad.
Check out his early WCW days, bro.
Exactly. That's early WCW, not WWE.
Hey. And even when he got into the WWE, it wasn't that strong.
But even put
in the match right in front of him.
They didn't let him talk. He was part of the Radicals, remember?
Hey, how can a writer talk for me? I have to talk for myself.
Facts.
Go ahead, dude.
But like I said, even put Pat McAfee in a match.
That I don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
I mean, he's good at playing kickball, and they think that he's a great ass fucking. I mean, like, bro, like, okay, he know how to kick. He know how to kick somebody's head off, great. But that doesn't make him like a really great wrestler. When motherfuckers be like, just
he wasn't good, dude. His 2 matches in NXT were pretty good.
And I got a match.
Look at the person who was right across from him to do.
What about
that says something too.
The guy that plays in that Heels show, the stars,
the Green Arrow,
the Green Arrow, Mark, Steve. There you go, him.
Steve Amell.
Call him Arrow. We call him.
But that's AEW.
I thought it was WWE.
No,
I got my
it was WWE.
Yeah. He did it for a SummerSlam, and he tagged up with Neville against Stardust
versus
and King
Dust.
And now he has a successful wrestling show that a drama wrestling show that actually is really good.
That Phil took time off to go.
Season 2
to come out. CDF season 2 is in the works. I can't wait for that as well. So, kid, we on to something.
But I'll say it like this: for right there, right now, I'm throwing this one out. I'm challenging you, Vince McMahon. You 70-year-old piece of shit.
You sound like the guy that tackled Seth Rollins in the ramp.
That was me.
Guys, that was him.
That was me.
That was him.
That's what I'm saying.
It was him.
Wait, that was you for real?
Kayfabe wise, yes.
His creator wrestler ran the ramp and tackled Rollins.
Why the fuck like time just stood still?
Listen, right? We made a joke like when we first saw that shit. Because like the very next day when he came out of jail or shit like that, we was like, yo, that was like Dukes. Yo, we went straight to the chat. We was like, yo, Dukes, man, why'd your brother got arrested last night? And that's what kind of kicked it off and started. And then he took ownership. And he was just like, you know what? Nah, that was me.
I mean, dude, like I said, like the earth stood still. Because I was going to like really get at you. Because I'm just like, what the fuck was wrong with you? Like, what the fuck was wrong with you? You dumb motherfucker.
Thinking, boy.
I mean, for real. Like, I'm sitting up here like, you see, I was quiet for a minute.
Chris's face. Chris, I was like, Chris about to go in. If this is him, Chris about to go in.
Because my eyebrow was going up like a motherfucker. I'm like, dude.
I'm like, wait, hold on a second, Chris. I was the one who sent him there. I paid for his ticket. So you should be thanking me for making that little magical moment happen. So me and you, we would have to be fighting some words. And then what?
You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
Just because about me, homie.
Just because
send him out and have him tackle Brock Lesnar.
Just because you were born on March 25th does not mean you got the same energy as I do. Stay in your damn lane.
You don't know me, yo. You don't know me at all. Welcome to Black
I know that you 5'2",
baby. That's what I'm about. I'm about.
I know that you 5'2" and you work at Amazon.
You ever know you work for Amazon, jerk off? So that's first and foremost. That's when you know that. That's when you know that you don't know shit. So stay in your motherfucking lane, kid.
You know what? You ain't gonna. You know what? Make like a tree and leave.
No, you better make like a banana and split.
You know, you took that off Back to the Future, motherfucker.
No, I took that from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, jerk off. So thank you very much.
You know what? I didn't jerk off. You did.
Actually, that was my co-partner over there. He jerks off.
It says it all on his face and his subscription.
Looking like a jelly glazed donut.
Look at that plumber fly.
I'm jerking off. Oh, man.
Shaking it all helicopter style.
All hell broke loose.
Oh wow!
All hell's broken loose. Come back in full circle.
Oh my God. Anyway, fellas, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh God. Oh my goodness. So on March 25th, I'm gonna make sure I give your ass a shout out. Make sure that you're safe.
I got you.
What I'm saying? All right, cool.
We go live that night, but yo, shout out to my man Chris for the Heels for Life podcast, man. Cause that motherfucker nearly had me on my ass.
I'm sorry. It's just like tonight, I was really feeling some type of way. Like I was really excited for this podcast because I'm just like, I don't know what type of energy it was gonna have, but yes, you guys have to come back or we'll come on your show. We got to do another collaboration.
Do I smell like last week in wrestling kind of thing that we should invite them to and see how we really do it?
Oh, I like that.
You smell that?
I like that. I like that a lot.
We're smelling a last week in wrestling recap show.
Now something's cooking.
Heels for Life.
I smell it.
We can dissect all the shows that happened during that week.
We are here to help you out. Oh, wait a minute. Ziggy should be back. Wait a minute. You talk about in March?
No. I mean, I would say in like a few more weeks, maybe after WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, we should be free. I mean, just contact us and just let us know when you need us and then we'll come on. So everyone have a wonderful night. Again, big shout out to Off the Top Rope Wrestling Podcast. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Remember, Power comes on at 12 o'clock. I don't know why I just said that, but yeah.
No idea.
It's already almost 1 o'clock here.
But everybody have a wonderful
Ladies Belly episode on top of that too.
Oh yes. Oh, I just watched that earlier.
I gotta catch it on Snowball. I gotta catch it on my Snowball shit as well.
So everybody take care and be safe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Night, guys.
See ya. Dukes, you ain't shit, bitch.